Hey, how's it going? I haven't been doing a very good job of keeping up with my videos. I need to do a better job. I tried to do one yesterday, last night, or yesterday morning, but then my roommate popped out. Murphy's Law, doesn't matter what time of day, within 2 minutes, my roommate will pop out. So I need to get in the habit of doing them in here. I don't want to do them out on the deck because it's too cold. So I I didn't want to do a video, or I guess because I wanted to see how much progress I was doing on my numbering the 160,000 people. You know, I'm starting to with my 120,000 people. Wow, the color just changed on the phone. Must have all of a sudden be that time of day or something. Put my hand over the light. Um, can't remember what I was saying. I've been up all night. Damn, dude, that's an inconvenient time for that to happen. Right after I start the video. So, so, yeah, I went, just as soon as I get my thoughts together, I start yawning, and that throws me off. So, where was I again? Yeah, I wanted to see how far through I could make it. I'm gonna see how in the first week, and and after a week, I'll get a good clue of how long it's gonna take me to do this. I started on Monday at like 3:30 in the morning, which is like perfect because I start like right. That's the beginning of the month of the week for me. So after a week I'll remember how long it was because I'll remember that I started then. So next Sunday I'll be able to take inventory on how much progress I made. I have to push on this one because it's not just 120,000 now; it's 160,000. So I want to blast through the 120,000 and then so that I can then do the rest of 40,000 and then finish the 160,000 and then I'll have that available for upload. I was thinking about doing an Andino battle, so I looked at this website. Yeah, it has the different like stages because I had the idea. Oh, just do the beginning. Of course, you would do the stages, but then that triples how much time you're gonna have three. So anyway, I was looking at the Battle of Shalai, Claudian Plains, and they don't say how big through the number and the color of the maniples. So I'll have to like look myself or guess and like look at it and figure it out. So, anyways, that's gonna be something that I'll do like later. I mean, it's something I want to do, but it's crazy time consuming if I try to do all of like the battles ever done. So I'm not gonna do it right away. So as soon as I'm done with this, I'm gonna put it for upload on my download for my website, and move on. I think I'm gonna do the Google or the battle. Man, my brain's not working because I've been up all night. I think I'm gonna go to sleep really soon. Plus, I've been smoking weed. But the U.S. the U.S. law code and the last time, my God, 2 yawns in a row. Yeah, I should get to sleep pretty easily. This morning I had like a coffee and then went to the store. I had a coffee and then went to the store and had an energy drink and then I was working some. But no, my eyes aren't like closing. I just did it. I just did the video because I want to do the video because it's been a couple days. But anyway, the other the other day I was talking about. Oh man, see that feels good. Oh, oh my God. Oh man, that makes me. And then that makes me yawn even more. Just to stretch a little bit. Oh my God, because I don't move at all. Ooh, that feels really good. So the last time I did a video, I was talking about how, I'm going to be 50 on December 27th, and that might have some kind of like a psychological effect on me because it's a half of a century. And so I started musing about how much longer until I'm done with the website. And so then the next day, I'm talking to this Italiana, right? Italian woman on the phone. And then all of a sudden she's like, because she knows about what my website and my whole idea about replacing school with the whole point system for physical and mental. It's all written on my site. Obviously, it's not polished, but I have it explained there to make sense. So all of a sudden she goes, "Oh, I know, but my kid." So she's like to her kid, "Do you want to do it? Do you want to go to America and be like a racer?" And she has a 16-year-old daughter. She's like, "Yeah." So then yesterday morning at 7:30 in the morning, I get a call from her, and I answer the phone, and it's not her. It's a 16-year-old going, "When I'm 18, I want to live with you in America." And she just screams it at the top of her lungs like 5 times. Like to make sure that I can understand, because he's speaking in Spanish. And I'm like, okay. And then she goes, "Yeah, and I want Jordan 4s." And I'm like, uh-huh. So anyways, she turned 16 on September 25th, so she'll turn 18 on September 25th of 2025. And so I'll be 52. And so then the end of that year, we'll be all 52 when I turn 52. So I think I know my due date now. I think I know how much time I have. I have 2 years, 1 month. I have 25 months to finish my website. So I think it kind of, off the top of my head, it kind of sounds like a good period of time because that's old enough. Like when I get started, I won't feel like I'm doing it too soon because I'll be so old. So it'll help me with my concentration. That's something people don't talk about, which annoys the shit out of me. It drives me crazy. Endurance athletes and coaches, the fact that they don't talk about that makes me not even want to talk to them at all about anything ever, because that's the only thing that matters. There's only 2 things that matter, and neither of these things anybody fucking talks about. The only 2 things that matter is, number 1, money. Number 2, how are you going to motivate yourself? And I mean in a real way. Well, you have to feel like you're deserving, Well, how do you do that? You have to have a well-rounded. That's what my website's all about. Otherwise, or at least in me, if you have half of a conscience, you can't concentrate. So, anyway, what the fuck was I talking about? I was getting somewhere. All right, how much time? So, yeah, I need a lot of time. But 25 months, it kind of is a long time. So let's try to figure it out. I'm not going to do my timeline first. We'll try to do everything else first. So, the animals of the Rocky Mountain National Park and Boulder County, 1 month. That's being extremely generous. So 25 months is 2 of these plus this. So I'm just going to count it away just to see what I can do in 25 months. Tribes of Europe, I guess, a month. The city of Rome, Google Earth, I guess 2. Oh man, my brain, dude. I can't even think anything anymore. Oh shit. Anyways, yeah, I guess 25 months. So, I was I was listening to a book called Generations and getting bookmarks because I want to plug that into my site. And I was listening to that book, The Six Generations of Ancient Roman Republic. I want to do a video about that as soon as I read this book because it was even a request that I got, the last request. Why are people talking about the fall of the Republic? And it's because, people think our Republic might fall, and so then how did the Roman Republic? It's way more interesting to talk about the fall of the Roman Republic than the fall of the Roman Empire. So yeah, I want to do that video soon, but so I was listening to because I bought that book, but yeah, I was listening to a bunch of some other stuff too that I can't remember because I'm drawing a blank. So I'm really tired. So I'm gonna lay on my belly and see. I slept like all day yesterday. I got up at like 8 o'clock at night, so I'm like 100% nocturnalized. It's like 12:30 or 1 now, so I'm creeping towards. So when I wake up, open deep in the night, and then I'll be up until probably maybe when the sun goes down tomorrow, and then I'll become diurnal tomorrow. So, um, so, oh yeah. So the Generations book that I was hearing, I was listening to a bunch of other stuff too, but I freaking don't remember it. A lot of Wikipedia stuff, but it's cool because Homer was talking about a lot of the Strauss and Hal guys talking about the four generations. They didn't invent it. A lot of other people talking about it. Homer talked about four generations right after the Trojan War, and so I can plug those into my thing because I wanted to make for my timeline generations from the beginning, but especially in the Roman Empire, the Republic, because like nobody's done it. So and then I guess somebody else talked about four generations, and then a guy in the 12th century, Ibn Hatton, did, and Thomas Jefferson thought a generation was 33 years. And two other scholars. That's what Herodotus said. Anyways, so yeah, I like mixing it up. I finished that book again for the second time or the third time, and now I'm doing for the second time this week brief history of everybody who ever lived because it's mitochondrial and DNA and haplogroups. That's super interesting. I'm gonna plug that into my site too. He's now it's so amazing. It literally tells us our past, our hidden past. It's so cool. Like white people have only been in Europe for 50,000 years. It's not that long. That's about how when the race is split, Asian from white. So anyway, so that's long enough talking. 1354. Yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep now. Upload this video. Talk to you tomorrow.